Dusk settles as Kai, weary and young, pulls his meager catch ashore, the nets heavy with disappointment. The river mirrors the setting sun, a fiery canvas reflecting in the water's gentle ripples. An orange glow bathes the landscape, casting long shadows as the day surrenders to twilight. A haunting melody drifts on the breeze, a sorrowful tune weaving through the quiet air. Kai turns, drawn by a melody to the riverbank. Elara sits on a rock, a figure of serene beauty against the flowing water. Her hair, the color of river silt, streams down her shoulders like a silken waterfall. Her eyes, deep pools reflecting the sky, hold secrets untold. The river flows around her, a liquid mirror to her tranquil presence. Music drifts from her, weaving a spell of peace and mystery. Under the cloak of night, Kai watches Elara, her enchanting song weaving through the air. He steps closer, drawn by the melody, a silent promise in his eyes. In his hands, a humble offering, a fish, gleaming under the moonlight. His every step is measured, a delicate dance between hunter and muse. Beneath the cloak of night, Elara's smile radiates towards Kai, a fleeting moment of ethereal beauty. The river reflects the starlight, mirroring the subtle magic in Elara's eyes. She refuses the offered fish, her intentions drifting further from the tangible world. Instead, she sings, her voice a haunting melody that dances on the river's breath. Each note carries a sense of ancient power, weaving through the stillness of the night. Her song echoes across the water, a spellbinding symphony that captivates the soul. Under the moonlight, Kai offers Elara trinkets from the riverbank, stones, shells, each a silent offering. Elara accepts the gifts with a gentle nod, her face unreadable in the soft light. She remains distant, wrapped in an aura of unspoken secrets that Kai cannot penetrate. The river flows on, a silent witness to their unspoken connection, their fragile truce under the stars. Dusk paints the sky with fiery hues as Kai stands at the riverbank, the water's gentle rhythm a stark contrast to his inner turmoil. He's consumed, his heart ablaze with an all-encompassing love for Elara that he can no longer bear in silence. His voice cracks with longing against the serene backdrop. "Elara!" he cries out, the name echoing in the twilight air, a desperate plea carried by the wind. At the riverbank, Elara's silence speaks volumes as she gazes towards the water, an unspoken invitation in her eyes. Her subtle gesture beckons, drawing him into the river's silent narrative. The river flows, mirroring the unspoken depths of their interaction. Elara's gaze remains fixed, a silent promise hanging in the air between them. Drawn by love's echo, Kai steps onto the riverbank, the night air alive with mystery and unspoken longing. He wades into the cold river, following Elara's fading voice, each step a surrender to the unknown. The insistent water pulls him deeper, a chilling embrace that mirrors the depths of his devotion. Submerged, Kai's silhouette fades, his love a silent promise carried away by the river's current. Kai plunges into the river, chasing after Elara, the water's surface rippling with his desperate pursuit. The song intensifies, a siren's call drawing him deeper, the sunlight fading above. He kicks harder, his arms reaching, the current a relentless force pulling him further from the world above. Down, down he spirals, the familiar riverbed, now a distant memory. Murky shadows dance around him as the song's allure tightens its grip. His breath grows shallow, his vision blurring, the depths claiming him as its own. Kai plunges into the silent depths, leaving the familiar world behind. Shimmering coral gardens greet him, an explosion of color in the muted blue. Ancient stones whisper tales of a forgotten civilization beneath the waves. Sunlight filters through the water, painting the scene with ethereal light. A realm of wonder unfolds before Kai, a secret world now revealed. In the underwater world, Elara waits, her form fluid, shifting like the currents around her. She is transformed, no longer fully human, but a mesmerizing being of water and light. Her essence blends seamlessly with the aquatic realm, a dance of ethereal beauty. A silent anticipation hangs in the water as she awaits Kai's arrival. Ripples of light play across the coral walls, painting the underwater world in shifting patterns of blue and green. Ilara's face is etched with sorrow, the weight of centuries reflected in her deep, mournful eyes. Her voice echoes softly in the water, carrying the burden of a forgotten history and a heavy sacrifice. Centuries ago, our ancestors made a pact, Ilara says, a sacrifice to the river, in exchange for our prosperity. Sunlight barely pierces the underwater world, casting long shadows on the coral village. Bioluminescent fish weave through the water, their scales flashing like distant stars. Ilara gestures, her hair flowing around her like a dark halo in the gentle current. Her voice resonates clearly, defying the water's embrace. Our village thrives because of the river's magic, Ilara's voice echoes. She pauses, a shadow passing over her face as she adds, a sacrifice was promised. Ilara surveys the underwater world, swaying seaweed and darting fish, painting a vibrant backdrop to her somber mood. A heavy weight hangs in Ilara's eyes, reflecting the immense responsibility she carries beneath the waves. The filtered sunlight casts long, dancing shadows, mirroring the ancient secrets guarded in this realm. Ilara's voice echoes softly in the water, a solemn vow resonating with the ancient magic. I am the guardian, bound to the water, she declares, her words a promise and a burden. My song is the lullaby that keeps the ancient magic asleep, Ilara says, a haunting melody. Sunlight dances through the water, casting an ethereal glow on Ilara as she floats amidst the swaying seaweed. Vibrant coral creates a dreamlike scene around her, yet a profound sadness clouds Ilara's eyes. Her voice echoes softly in the underwater world, filled with resignation. I am bound to this place, Ilara says sadly. My song keeps the river's magic at peace. Tranquil blue waters ripple with an unspoken unease, shadows dancing in the depths. The air hangs heavy, thick with unspoken words and mounting tension. Our love is a transgression, she whispers, her voice echoing in the underwater world. Her words carry a chilling weight, threatening the village's safety. Bathed in the ethereal glow of the underwater world, Ilara stares into the distance, sorrow etched deeply in her eyes. Gentle currents mirror the turmoil within her as she drifts, a solitary figure amidst the alien beauty. Her voice, soft yet resonant, breaks the silence. Our love, it changes things, she says, her gaze distant. The underwater light catches the tears welling in her eyes, each drop a tiny, silent testament to her pain. It risks everything, Ilara whispers, the weight of her words hanging heavy in the water, a haunting echo. In the shimmering underwater world, Ilara's eyes meet Kai's, reflecting the ethereal bioluminescent glow around them. Gentle currents sway Ilara's luminous hair as she awaits Kai's momentous decision. The weight of Kai's choice hangs heavy, distorting the water around them with unspoken tension. To be with me, you must choose, Ilara says, her voice echoing softly in the water. Unite our worlds, risking the wrath of the river, she warns, her expression a mix of hope and sorrow. Or return to the surface, forever haunted by the memory of my song, she finishes, her fate hanging in the balance. Underwater, Ilara's face flickers with hope and desperation. Eyes fixed on a distant figure in the shimmering blue, the water distorts her features as she pleads, her voice echoing strangely in the silent depths. You must decide, Ilara's voice cracks, her plea hanging in the water. Save your village, or stay with me and risk its destruction, she urges, her fate entwined with his choice. The underwater world shimmers, an alien expanse where choices echo through the water. A promise hangs in the balance, as palpable as the water itself. Kai's gaze is fixed on Ilara, his face a canvas of conflicting emotions, torn between love and duty. His heart is a battleground in the silent depths. Underwater, Kai's face fills with anguish, his features tight with the weight of an impossible choice. His eyes reflect the deep sea's turmoil, mirroring the internal conflict that threatens to consume him. Silent tears mingle with the surrounding water, each drop a testament to his despair. The underwater world fades around him as Kai's decision looms, a heavy burden upon his soul. In a serene underwater world, Alara extends her hand, a soft, aquatic light dancing around her fingertips. Her eyes reflect a gentle hope as she reaches towards Kai. Kai mirrors her gesture, his expression a mix of anticipation and caution in the ethereal glow. A delicate moment unfolds as their fingers draw near, the silent promise of connection hanging in the water. The water shimmers around them, highlighting the almost palpable tension. Their fingers barely touch, a spark of energy passing between them. In the silent embrace of the deep, Kai bursts from the river, gasping, his silhouette framed against the first light of dawn. The sun paints the river gold as Kai struggles ashore, water streaming from his clothes and hair. He stands alone, a solitary figure facing the vast, awakening landscape. A profound solitude settles around him in the tranquil morning light. Dust swirls around Kai's sandals as he walks through the familiar paths of his village. Each step weighs heavily on his heart. The faces of his community, etched with time and stories, greet him with smiles and nods. He sees the familiar faces of his community. He knows the weight of his decision and the sacrifice he must make, his heart heavy with each step. Dusk descends, casting long shadows as Kai stands by the riverbank, a solitary figure against the vibrant, fading sky. The gentle breeze carries Alara's song, each note a delicate whisper that tugs at Kai's heartstrings. A bittersweet expression flickers across his face, a silent acknowledgement of a love that can never be. He listens intently, knowing the sacrifice he must make weighs heavily on his soul. Her melody will forever echo in his heart, a reminder of the love he sacrificed.